Welcome back everyone to my blog. This is day 9, the sunrise captured from our Airbnb. We also made breakfast with the salmon and eggs provided to us. We took a quick stroll by the seaside before checking out. This is how the Airbnb looked like from the outside. First destination of the day, we are here to check out the Rausu Geyser. The timing of the geyser is updated in the visitor center. Make sure to check the timing before heading to the geyser site. We had about half an hour before the estimated time, so we explored the visitor center first. While waiting, we also bought a make-it-yourself coffee from them. Let's start heading to the geyser site. The geyser is a small walk away from the visitor center. Signage along the way were clear so you wouldn't worry about getting lost. Tried the regional Shiroi Cosy salt flavor and kombu flavor ice cream. We went to a viewing point to try our luck at spotting whales. There is a pair of binoculars for use at the platform. We lucked out trying to spot any whales, also partially because it wasn't the correct season for whales viewing either. But we did manage to see some deer here. This is my first time trying kuru hamo, which is a grilled conger eel. This is supposed to be a popular bird watching spot, but all we saw were deer. And also foxes. I wish I could pet them. Dinner time. This is a well-known sushi place around Nemuro. Some tourists would travel all the way here just for this, hence they do have an English menu as well. You can also submit an order if the sushi you want isn't on the conveyor belt. We stayed at Coyote for the night, but I forgot to record it. Breakfast randomly found near the hotel, managed by an elderly grandpa. A very simple cafe, but I love the vibe here. Here for the Easternmost station in Japan. The station is relatively empty itself. Do head over to the tourist center beside the station for the easternmost point of Japan certification. We passed by this shrine as we were on our way to Cape Nosappu and thought that we would stop over to take a look. Apparently, this is one of the largest shrines in Nemuro area. Worth a stopover if you are passing by. The Koshui Narawara pretty too. And the torii here are white in color. Let me know in the comments what's the difference between the white and the red torii. We have arrived! This is the Bridge of the Four Islands, standing as a symbol of hope. In the middle, the flame of prayer was ignited from southern tip of Okinawa, relayed by people nationwide all the way to Nemuro. In the museum near the monument, there are some binoculars that allows you to see some parts of the four islands on good weather. It also has a display of the fishes in the region. We headed for lunch after. The decorations are pretty unique. It has lanterns from all over the country. Managed by a single lady, so it did take a while to be served. Another lighthouse, but the windmill and the sea bring so much calm. It got cold and we went to one of these hikes. We spent some time here just watching the sea and relaxing. We noticed an endless trail of birds flying towards the lighthouse. Every day felt so short due to the short sun time in winter. We found a yakitori restaurant for dinner. Here's a tour of the Airbnb we stayed at the night before. And this is how the Airbnb looked like from the outside. It looked so pretty, but the night before, when there's no street lights, this place was difficult to find. Went to a nearby lake for a quick stroll. There were supposed to be swans, but we didn't see any. As it was cold outside, we bought some onsen eggs. No swans, but ducks were spotted. We went for a walking trail at Wakoto Peninsula. This lake was also formed from volcanic activities. The mix of yellow, orange, and red hues here are pretty surreal. The entire trail takes around an hour and mostly unpaved. At around midpoint of the trail, there is an observatory to watch volcanic steam and with sulfurous gas coming out from the rocky cliff. Let's stop over for lunch before heading back to Sapporo. Also because this Michinoeki provides an unobstructed view of Lake Kussharo. Look at the mountain ranges in the distance. The way the color fades makes the whole view look like a painting. After taking in the last bit of view, it's time to head back to Sapporo. Had to stop by this Michinoeki that was along the way because of the cute ship. It got snowy again on our way back, mainly due to the higher altitude of Mount Asahitake and Mount Asahikawa. Visibility did drop pretty low pretty fast and we had to slow down. We had our dinner in Sapporo. First stop of the day was breakfast. And bought some coffee. Those who watched my last Hokkaido vlog will find this location familiar. Yes, I'm heading to the Hokkaido Jingu again. But this time, there was a splash of color in the park. Seems like there was a marriage ceremony going on. For those interested in more details on Hokkaido Jingu, can watch my previous video. Also back here since my friends never came before. Time flies and it was already evening. So we head to dinner to satisfy my year-long craving. Trying Komeda's coffee for the first time even though they are everywhere here. Not bad, wouldn't mind coming back again. We came all the way out here just for this shrine. The prettiest Koshui I have seen so far. They gave me a cookie when I was purchasing the Koshui. A 10-minute ride away was another shrine, so we thought why not? I had some really good seasonal flavored donut during my last Hokkaido trip, so I was trying my luck to see if they had the same flavor again. Just how many variations of chocolate donuts do they have? Lunchtime, we try another soup curry again. This restaurant has 12 different vegetables in their soup curry. We booked a 2-day 1-night trip to Lake Toya. There's a shuttle bus from the hotel to pick us up from Sapporo. By the time we arrived at the hotel, it was already evening. This day was the last day they will have fireworks at Lake Toya. So we had an earlier dinner so we could catch fireworks by the lakeside after. While the variety of food is average, there are some very interesting dishes that we have never seen in other hotel buffets. We wanted to take a walk along the lake, but it had to be raining. We headed back to Sapporo disappointedly. I guess it's okay, we will come back again. We had breakfast at Toya. They had some decent breakfast sets. Heading to another shrine that I had visited once last winter, I recall the streets were all covered with a layer of snow and I played with it. But now, autumn leaves scattered across the pavement is a whole new different mood. The leaves were so vibrant it looked unreal. We cut through the park to get to the other shrine. But honestly, this park is so worth visiting in autumn. Just look at the colors. I did check the leaves to confirm that they were real. Our last meal on this trip, we went for ramen. Thank you everyone for following me on this journey. I hope to see you in the next one.